Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Conversational English Channel.
Hello, students and friends. We are happy to learn with you today.
Today, we will learn easy English for talking about football and the World Cup.
Emma and Daniel will show us how to talk about favorite teams, scores, predictions, and exciting matches.
You will learn useful phrases, simple vocabulary, and common mistakes to avoid.
If you enjoy learning with us, please like this video and subscribe to Conversational English Channel.
Listen carefully, repeat the useful phrases, and practice with us.
Let's begin.
Hi, Emma.
Hi, Daniel.
Are you watching the World Cup this year?
Yes, I am.
Great! I love the World Cup.
Me too. It is very exciting.
Do you have a favorite team?
Yes, I do.
Which team do you support?
I support Brazil.
Nice. Brazil is a strong team.
What about you?
I support England.
England has many good players.
I hope they play well.
Me too.
Did you watch the match last night?
Yes, I watched it with my family.
Was it a good match?
Yes, it was very exciting.
What was the score?
It was 2-1.
Who won?
Brazil won the match.
That's great for you.
Yes, I was very happy.
Did your team score a beautiful goal?
Yes, the second goal was amazing.
I love watching great goals.
Me too.
Are you going to watch the next match?
Of course.
Where will you watch it?
At home.
With your family again?
Yes,
That sounds fun.
it is. We always watch together.
I hope your team wins again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a very simple football conversation.
Yes, Daniel and Emma used many useful phrases.
One important phrase was, which team do you support?
Which team do you support?
We use this phrase to ask about someone's favorite team.
For example, I support Brazil.
Or, I support England.
Another useful question is, did you watch the match?
Football fans ask this question all the time.
Sometimes 5 minutes after the match ends.
That is true.
Another useful phrase is, what was the score?
The score tells us the result of the game.
2-1,
3-0.
1-1.
Very simple and very useful. Question 1.
Which team does Emma support?
Think about it.
She supports Brazil.
Question 2.
Did Emma watch the match?
Think carefully.
Yes, she did.
Question 3.
Who won the match?
Do you remember?
Brazil won the match.
Let's repeat some useful phrases.
Which team do you support?
I support Brazil.
Did you watch the match?
Yes, I did.
What was the score?
It was 2-1.
Now let's look at some common mistakes.
A common mistake is saying, who team do you support?
The correct sentence is, which team do you support?
Another mistake is saying, I am support Brazil.
The correct sentence is, I support Brazil.
Very good.
Let's continue.
Hi again, Emma.
Hi, Daniel.
Are you ready for today's match?
Yes, I am very excited.
Me too. The match starts in 1 hour.
I can't wait.
Who do you think will win?
I think Spain will win.
Really?
Yes, they have a strong team.
I think it will be a close match.
Why do you think that?
Both teams are playing very well.
That is true.
Do you think there will be many goals?
Maybe?
How many goals?
I think 3 goals.
3 goals?
Yes, maybe a 2-1 score.
That sounds possible.
What is your prediction?
I think the match will end 1-1.
A draw?
Yes, a draw.
Interesting.
Football can be surprising.
Very surprising.
Sometimes the favorite team loses,
Yes, that happens.
and sometimes a small team wins.
That is one reason I love football.
Me too. Where are you watching the match?
At a sports cafe.
That sounds fun.
Yes, many fans will be there.
Will your friends join you?
Yes, 3 friends are coming.
Nice. What about you?
I am watching at home.
Will your family watch with you?
Yes, my parents and my brother.
Your house will be very noisy,
Probably.
especially if your team scores.
Oh, yes, everyone will start shouting.
Football fans are never quiet.
That is true.
Well, enjoy the match.
Thanks. You too.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
That was another useful conversation.
This time, Daniel and Emma talked about predictions.
A prediction is what you think will happen in the future.
I think Spain will win.
I think the match will end 1-1.
These are predictions.
Another useful phrase was, who do you think will win?
Who do you think will win?
Football fans ask this question before a match.
I think Brazil will win.
I think England will win.
Daniel also said it will be a close match.
A close match means both teams are very similar in strength.
2 strong teams often play a close match.
That's right.
Another useful word was draw.
A draw means no team wins.
1-1 is a draw.
0-0 is also a draw.
Sometimes fans love draws.
And sometimes fans do not love draws.
Very true.
Question 1.
What does Emma think the score will be?
Think about it.
She thinks it will be 2-1.
Question 2.
What does Daniel predict?
Do you remember?
He predicts a 1-1 draw.
Question 3.
Where will Daniel watch the match?
Think carefully.
He will watch it at a sports cafe.
Now, let's repeat some useful phrases.
Who do you think will win?
I think Spain will win.
It will be a close match.
It will be a close match.
I think it will end 1-1.
I think it will end 1-1.
Let's look at some common mistakes.
A common mistake is saying who you think will win.
The correct sentence is, who do you think will win?
Another mistake is saying it will be close game.
The correct sentence is, it will be a close game.
Very nice.
Let's move to our next conversation.
Good morning, Emma.
Good morning, Daniel.
Did you watch the match yesterday?
Yes, I did.
How was it?
It was fantastic.
Really?
Yes, the stadium atmosphere was amazing.
Were there many fans?
So many fans.
Were they loud?
Very loud.
I love that part of football.
Me too.
Did your team win?
Yes, they won 3-1.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Who was the best player?
The captain was excellent.
Did he score?
Yes, he scored 1 goal.
Nice.
He also helped create another goal.
He sounds like a great player.
He really is.
What was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was the first goal
Why?
because everyone jumped and cheered.
That sounds exciting.
It was.
Did you wear your team shirt?
Of course.
Good answer.
Football fans always wear team shirts.
Not always.
Okay, almost always.
That's better.
Did you watch the highlights later?
Yes, I watched them before bed.
I watched them twice,
Twice?
maybe 3 times.
Now that is a real football fan.
I think so.
The World Cup is special.
Yes, people from many countries enjoy it together.
That is one of the best things about football.
I agree.
Well, I hope the next match is exciting too.
Me too.
Excellent job listening.
Daniel and Emma talked about a match after it ended.
This is a very common football conversation.
One useful phrase was, "The atmosphere was amazing."
The atmosphere was amazing.
Atmosphere means the feeling around you.
Happy fans create a great atmosphere.
Loud fans create an exciting atmosphere.
Another useful phrase was, who was the best player?
Who was the best player?
We ask this question after a match.
Daniel also asked, what was your favorite moment?
This is a great conversation question.
My favorite moment was the winning goal.
My favorite moment was the final whistle.
My favorite moment is usually the snacks.
That's an honest answer.
Very honest.
Question 1.
What was the final score?
Think carefully.
The score was 3-1.
Question 2.
Who was the best player?
Do you remember?
The captain was the best player.
Question 3.
What was Emma's favorite moment?
Think about it.
Her favorite moment was the first goal.
Let's repeat some useful phrases.
The atmosphere was amazing.
The atmosphere was amazing.
Who was the best player?
Who was the best player?
What was your favorite moment?
What was your favorite moment?
Now, let's look at some common mistakes.
A common mistake is saying, who was best player?
The correct sentence is, who was the best player?
Another mistake is saying, atmosphere was amazing.
The correct sentence is, the atmosphere was amazing.
Wonderful.
Now, let's listen to our final football conversation.
Hi, Emma.
Hi, Daniel.
The World Cup is almost over.
I know. Time goes so fast.
It really does.
Have you enjoyed the tournament?
Yes, very much.
Me too.
What was your favorite match?
That's a difficult question.
There were many good matches.
Yes. I think my favorite match was the semifinal
Why did you like it?
because both teams played very well.
That's true.
What about you?
I loved the final.
The final was exciting.
Very exciting.
Did your favorite team win?
No, they didn't.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's okay.
Are you disappointed?
A little.
Football can be like that,
Yes, sometimes you win.
and sometimes you lose.
But I still enjoyed watching the matches.
That's the important thing.
Exactly.
Did you learn anything from this World Cup?
Yes,
What did you learn?
I learned that teamwork is very important.
That's a good lesson.
What about you?
I learned that anything can happen in football.
Very true.
Some teams surprised everyone.
Yes, they did.
Some players became stars.
And some matches were unforgettable.
I will remember this World Cup for a long time.
Me too.
What will you miss the most?
Watching matches with my friends.
That's nice.
We laughed together.
We cheered together.
And sometimes we worried together.
Yes, football fans worry a lot.
We really do.
Will you watch the next World Cup?
Of course.
Me too.
I can't wait already.
The tournament just ended.
I know, but I already miss it.
That sounds like a true football fan.
Guilty as charged.
Me too.
Well, thank you for talking football with me.
Thank you too.
See you at the next tournament.
See you then.
That was a wonderful final conversation.
Yes. Daniel and Emma talked about their World Cup experience.
One useful phrase was, "Have you enjoyed the tournament?"
Have you enjoyed the tournament?
We can ask this question during or after a competition.
Have you enjoyed the World Cup?
Have you enjoyed the season?
Another useful phrase was, I am disappointed.
I am disappointed. We use this phrase when something does not happen the way we hoped.
My team lost. I am disappointed.
The match was canceled. I am disappointed.
Daniel also said, I learned that teamwork is very important.
This is a useful sentence pattern.
I learned that practice is important.
I learned that patience is important.
You can use this pattern in many situations.
Football teaches us many things.
Sometimes it teaches us patience.
Especially when your team misses an easy goal.
Yes.
Question 1.
What was Emma's favorite match?
Think about it.
Her favorite match was the semifinal.
Question 2.
Did Daniel's favorite team win?
Do you remember?
No, it didn't.
Question 3.
What lesson did Daniel learn?
Think carefully.
He learned that teamwork is very important.
Let's repeat some useful phrases.
Have you enjoyed the tournament?
Yes, very much.
I am disappointed.
I am disappointed.
I learned that teamwork is very important. I learned that teamwork is very important. Now let's look at some common mistakes.
A common mistake is saying, "Did you enjoyed the tournament?"
The correct sentence is, did you enjoy the tournament? Or have you enjoyed the tournament?
Another mistake is saying, I am disappointed.
The correct sentence is, I am disappointed.
Excellent work, everyone.
Today, we learned many useful football phrases.
We learned how to talk about favorite teams.
We learned how to talk about scores and results.
We learned how to make predictions.
We learned how to talk about matches after they finish.
And we learned how to share our thoughts about the World Cup.
Remember, learning English is like playing football.
You improve little by little.
Practice every day.
Do not be afraid of mistakes.
Mistakes help you learn.
Listen often.
Speak often.
And most importantly,
Enjoy the journey.
thank you for spending time with us today.
We always enjoy learning English with you.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And share this lesson with a friend who loves football.
Before you go,
Tell us in the comments.
which team do you support?
And what was your favorite World Cup match?
We would love to read your answers.
Take care, everyone.
Keep practicing English.
Keep enjoying football.
See you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.